Bobby Hill next up. Wind up from Bobby. This one's out deep right. Mario not gonna get there in time. Ladies and gentlemen, the final game of our semifinal. The Cosmic Cove Novas face off against the Jazzafrazz Cobblers. Both teams 1-1. Winner here takes the best of 3 and will join the Rogueport Bullies in the finals. We go now to DK Jungle as Linda starts off Toadsworth, taking the mound for the Cobblers. Grounder from Linda gets up through the center infield. Will be a leadoff single for the Orange Me. Runner on now. Daisy up. Superstar winding up, but that Toadsworth pre-charge. She can't quite hit it big. We'll see what she's able to make happen here as Toadsworth goes for the pickoff on first. Big hit from Daisy. Perfect contact out left towards the tree roots. This one may get past, but Bobby and Blue Shy Guy nestle in. They find the right crook in the roots and are able to jump it. A Daisy dinger denied through the pre-charge. She was able to find the power and put that star to work. First out for the Novas, top of the first. Mario comes up. Slap hit from Mario gets down in center. Linda just barely able to get to second. Bobby Hill quick throw, almost beating that one out. Red Pianta now up the Redwood with a runner in scoring position. Takes the ball inside. Charges up on this one. Toadsworth leaves it over the heart of the plate, and a big line drive out right from Red Pianta will get down. Blue Toad gonna try to bring that one in field, but Linda makes it home in time. RBI single for the Redwood. Puts one on the board as the Novas take a lead in the top of the first. Dusty Bones next up at bat. Strike one for Dusty. Slap hit will get down in left. That'll be Mario in from third. Another RBI for the Novas. Up 2-0 in the first with only one out. 2 runners still on the bases. Paratroopa next up. The DK statue starts banging away in center. Can he take advantage of it? Strike one. Slap hit from Para and a bobble from Blue Critter. Bobby stunned by the statue, knocked over by the barrel. Paratroopa brings another one in home as Blue Critter just can't catch it. Big mistakes from Blitter at short. Chokes when it matters most, and now Mario, another shot to bring more in. Runners still in the corners for the Red Me. Slap hit gets past Red Magic Koopa. The bats are connecting for the Novas. It's Slap City. 4th run in the top of the first. Could be disaster for the Cobblers. Toadsworth not known for his stamina and longevity. They can already dislodge him. It could be massive. Dark Bones doesn't quite get one down. Blue Shy Guy able to make the catch at the track. But it's out to the Rockadile. Their last man going through 9 batters in the first inning. Big hit from Red Critter, but that's fouled off left. Poor contact and a grounder. Blue Critter goes the short way to second. Cobblers finally stop the Novas through a disastrous first inning. Can they catch up starting 4 down? It's a lot to ask for. Bobby Hill leading off for the Cobblers. Mario starts on the mound as always. Ball then a strike. Contact from Bobby gets past Daisy. Pow block not going to stun Paratroopa, but a whiff on the throw in field. Bobby luckily not fast enough to take advantage of it for the Novas. He will be safe on first. Blowed up next. Big hit up center from Blue Toad. Too deep for Starred Blitter. Takes the ball inside. Mario doesn't find the zone. Big knocks from Blitter. A deep line drive will just be the single. Bases loaded for Red Magikoopa. Ball for Magikoopa. And another one. Good patience. Didn't swing on either of those. Pop fly out center. Mario's gonna come in, get underneath it. Will be a sac fly for Magikoopa as Bobby turns and comes in home. Cobblers get there first. They work towards catching back up to the Nova's lead. Deep pop fly from Red Magikoopa. No chance for them to contest the run at home. But a captain's duel as Peach comes up to bat. Runner in scoring position with Blue Toad. Slap hit doesn't get past Daisy, and she'll get the double play. Peach doesn't clear the infield. The Cobblers will end the bottom of the inning, leaving runners stranded. Top of the second, Novas leading by 3 and a chance to extend their lead as they loop back around to the top of their lineup. Linda Belcher up at bat. Got a statue ready to fire away as well. Wind up from Linda. Big knocks out deep right. Bobby's going to be stunned by the statue, and it'll be an extra base hit for Linda. Gets to second. Daisy now up. Runner in scoring position. We saw her threaten a home run in her last at-bat, even through the pre-charge. Is there anything Toadsworth can do to stop her? Strike one. She doesn't swing on it. Strike two. Hasn't budged. Will start to get into position this time. There's the Toadsworth star pitch, and it's just a slap from Daisy. Plants it down in center. Daisy. Single moves runners into the corners, but Toadsworth, after that disastrous first, no stamina left to speak of. See how much longer he's able to last on the mound. Strike one for Mario. There's the slap, gets past Red Magikoopa. Linda turning the corner, coming in home, and she'll get there. Linda, her second run in. An RBI single for Mario. Toadsworth, not his best performance, comes off the mound as Peach comes up. Toadsworth over to third. All for Red Pianta. Star pitch comes out from Peach. He'll make contact, but a pop fly over to Blue Critter. Will be the first out the Cobblers are looking for. Dusty Bones now up. Slap hit from Dusty gets down out left. Blue Shy Guy trying to chase after it as Daisy rounds third and comes in home. Nova's up 6-1. They look completely dominant in this ball game. Paratroopa next up. Strike one. Strike two from Para. Peach clips the zone outside. Will slap that one. Reeled in by the magical catch. Cobblers will get the defense to work a little bit here. Find a double play to end the inning. Great early game so far from the Novas as they are trudging ahead. Can the Cobblers rally? A 5-run deficit. It's a lot to come back from, especially early on. Red Toad, the Road Warrior, will get a leadoff single. The runner on for Britter. Strike one for Britter. Mario misses outside. Perfect contact from Britter. This one's way to the left. Mario gonna try to come in, but won't be there in time. Britter, a 2-run knock as the Cobblers take some ground back. Big offense from Brown Critter. Just goes sailing past the torch. Cobblers stay in this game. Star pitch from Mario gets strike one against Toadsworth. All inside. Toadsworth gets the slap hit, but a dive from Daisy. That one won't touch down. First out the Novas were looking for as Blue Shy Guy comes up next, and another one delivered right to Daisy. Just has to reach out and snag it as it passes by. 2 quick outs. Bobby Hill now up. Will roll one up center. Bobby, a leadoff single. Blue Toad now up. Runner on. Big hits from Blode, but that one could go over. Might be off the wall. They're coming in. And it'll bounce. Mario makes the buddy attack on the ball. They keep it fair. They don't let it bounce off the back wall. What an incredible play to send that one right to Dark Bones. Cobblers stopped for the time being. Nova's back up. Mario, grounder won't get past Red Magic Koopa. Throw to first beats out the Mario slow speed. Garth Bones next up. Strike one. Slap hit. This one's not going to get down in time. Blue Shy Guy comes in and makes the catch. The Crocodile next up. No more outs and no runners on. Peach is going to throw him the star pitch. He'll make contact, and a dive from Blitter ends the inning. Novas go 1, 2, 3 through the third. Bottom of the third, Cobblers will get a chance to catch up a little bit more. Haven't let the Novas extend. Blitter to lead off. Big hits from Blitter outright. Will fall just short, and Mario not going to be stunned by the Donkey Kong barrels. Mario makes the catch. 1 out for the Cobblers. Red Magic Koopa comes up next. Strike one, Red Madge. Big knocks out left, but that one's going to cut foul. Star pitch from Mario wants this last strike, but Red Magic Koopa gets a slap hit and gets one down. No strikeout for Mario, and instead a single for Red Koopa. Peach up next. Strike one, Peach. Popped out deep right. Paratroop and Mario will both be there. Green Shell not going to arrive in time. Fly out from Peach. As Red Toad chases after her. The Road Warrior, Britter on deck. Strike one for the Road Warrior. Slap from Red Toad. Bobble from the Crocodile. Novas with their own critical mistake from a critter at shortstop. This time the Crocodile choking an easy play. 2 on for Britter, but Britter just gonna be a fly outright. Paratroopa in position. Will make the catch. Novas stop the Cobblers from scoring this time. Both teams 0-0 through the third, but the Novas still have a 6-run lead as we go to the top of the fourth. Linda up next. There's the star pitch from Peach. Gets the zone inside. Strike one for Linda. There's the slap, but it's jumped by Blitter. Hops up to catch that one as it flies over. Starred Daisy next up. No runners on. Peach is going to send out the star pitch again. She'll swing on it. Grounder over to Red Magic Koopa will be out at first. Mario next up at bat. This one rocketed right to Red Magic Koopa as well. Nova's 3 up, 3 down once again. Offense struggling in the 4th. Cobblers haven't been able to catch back up so far. Will they get their shot this time? Toadsworth leading off in the bottom of the inning. Strike 1 for Toadsworth. Slap hit gets down. Toadsworth, the single. Maybe more, but thinks he's a little bit too slow. Holds on first. Statue could have bought him some time, but not the fastest runner. Blue Shy Guy will get one down in the gap. Another single moves Toadsworth into scoring position. Bobby Hill up. Statue ready to fire already again. Fireball from Mario. Bobby swings on it. Will be the triple play as Linda makes the catch at first. Ball looked like it was going to be foul, but she manages to grab it, gets the out on first base, and turns it into second for the triple. Linda, what a performance. Quick shift to the top of the 5th as Red Pianta will get a single. Barely makes it to first in time. Dusty Bones now up. Big knock from Dusty. Blue Shy Guy does get there. Keeps his eye on it. Cobblers find the first out. Strike 1 for Paratroopa. Bouncing grounder from Para will be the double play. They get the out at second before turning it in on first. Cobblers clutch up defensively in the 5th. They need their offense to come alive if they want to make this game close. Mario getting tired on the mound could be what they need. Blowed gets a leadoff single down in the gap in center. That's not quite enough. Mario hangs on. Will have to deal with starred Blitter. Blitter may be able to take advantage of the fatigue. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Won't charge up. Just gonna be a Blitter slap out left. Only a single for Blue Critter. Red Magic Koopa now up. A runner in scoring position with Blue Toad on second. Mario staying on. He'll send out the star pitch. Gonna spend the last of the stamina here and now. No more stars for the Novas as well. Magic Koopa line drive gets down in center. Will load the bases for Peach. Can Mario hang on, or is it time for him to come off? That will be it for Mario. He's swapping over to second. Daisy up now to pitch. No longer with that quick dive at second. Peach will go for the star swing. This one's gonna cause a lot of confusion. Characters falling in love. Peach driving runs in home. A 2 RBI single off the star swing. Just what the Cobblers were looking for. A slow moving ball, but stunning the defense. Blue Toad and Blue Critter both able to come in home. Peach putting runners in the corners and only one behind. Red Toad rolls one up center. Poor contact. Oh, Peach came off second and they'll get the quick throw to get her out. Thought about going for third, but just shouldn't have done that. Red Toad, however, will get an RBI single to tie the game up as Peach gives away that first out. Britter now up at bat, strike 1. Line drive out from Britter will be right to third. Dusty makes the hop and turns the double play in on first. 5th inning comes to a close as the teams are tied. As we go to the top of the 6th, the game reset. Novas lead off with Mario. Strike 1 for Mario. Strike 2. Peach painting the corners of the zone. Will throw out the star pitch on strike 3. Will be just a slap hit, a grounder, but the pow block from Mario stops the throw to first. Perfectly times it. The Peach may have worn herself out with that last star pitch, and that will be it for her on the mound. She'll go over to second, leaves a gap in the defense as well as the magical catch rotates out. Magic Koopa up to pitch. Garth Bones winding up. Big knockout left for Garth. This one's gonna go foul. Will miss the pole. All inside for Dark Bones. Ball outside, Magic Koopa. No more room for mistakes. Garth will rocket one out left, but Blue Shy Guy comes in to make the catch. Holds the line. Cobblers find the first out. The Crocodile now up. Perfect contact. This one's shot to the right field. Red Critter, a 2-run knock as he pulls it. Big hits from the Crocodile, perfectly placed. Will be off the pole as well. Red Critter finds 2. The Novas take their lead again. Linda up now at bat. The bases are cleared, but a jump from Peach will be the second out. Daisy next up. No more outs for the Novas. This one will go foul. Peach doesn't dive for it. Will be a single for Daisy. Red Magic Koopa tiring quickly. Mario now at bat. Poor contact off the hands, will be out at first. Novas get a little bit of a lead through the 6th. Can the Cobblers tie it back up or take the lead? Toadsworth will lead off. Big line drive from Toadsworth gets down. Paratroopa didn't come in on it. Toadsworth gets his leadoff single as Blue Shy Guy up next. This one's sent flying up center. Mario makes the catch. Bobby Hill next up. Wind up from Bobby. This one's out deep right. Mario not gonna get there in time. It's a Bobby Hill home run. Bobby ties the game up with a crack of the bat. He and Toadsworth both come in home. Game 8-8 once more. As the Cobblers stay in this one. Blue Toad next up. Strike one for Blode. Slap hit doesn't quite get down. Mario makes the catch at second. No more outs left for the Cobblers, but they got Starred Blitter up. He's winding up, but Daisy's using the star swing. Does he know better? He does. Takes strike 1. Strike 2. Daisy catches the zone outside. Just goes for the slap. Will get down, and that's gonna roll. Blue Critter gets the single. Daisy feeling fatigue. Red Magic Koopa could shove her off here too. Grounder over to Dusty. Will be the forced out at second. Cobblers tie the game in the 6th, but they can't take the lead. Top of the 7th. Nova's dealing with a tired Red Magic Koopa. The Redwood could take advantage of it. Takes strike 1 outside. Star changeup. Poor contact, however, will foul that one to right. 2 strike count for Red Pianta. Won't charge up again. Just goes for the slap, but it will get down. Blue Toad asleep at the wheel. Blue Toad not moving after that one in time. Red Magic Koopa rotating off. Will go over to short as Blue Critter comes up. They keep their defense at shortstop. Dusty will knock one out center. Bobby close enough to the statue to be safe from the earthquake. Will catch the fly ball. Slap. Oh, Red Magic Koopa jumps too soon. Paratroopa gets the slap single. Mario now up. 2 runners on, both with good red chemistry. Opportunity to hit it big, but poor contact off the hands. Will be the double play. A grounder over to Peach. She'll send that into second, then back to first. Cobblers get out of the 7th without giving up any runs. Pitcher swap to Blue Critter to keep that infield defense online might be just what they need to stay in this one. Peach leading off now against a tired Daisy. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Slap won't get past Mario. He'll make the dive at second. Red Toad next up. Slap hit from the Road Warrior gets down in right. Red Toad with the single. Runner on for Britter. Daisy will come off. Who are the Novas pulling up next? Daisy goes to first as Linda Belcher comes up to the mound. Swing and a miss from Britter. Strike 1. Big hit from Peanut Britter, but it doesn't have the power it needs to clear the outfield wall. Will be a fly out to Mario. Toadsworth now up. No more outs for the Cobblers. Toadsworth needs to hit it big. Oh, but a dive from the Crocodile. Catches that one at the last possible second. Finds that final out. And we find ourselves still tied in the top of the 8th. Novas, a chance to break this deadlock. A grounder from Garth will be out at first. Red Critter up next. The Crocodile, strike 1. Big hits from the Crocodile, however, this one's way out in the trees. Bobby and Blue Shy Guy are there, and they will get the catch. The buddy jump comes in clutch. Red Critter can't quite clear the wall. Hits it into a bit of a divot in the roots once more. The 2 outfielders able to get into position without any obstruction. Linda pops one out, gets down in center. Quick swing from Linda, gets a single. Starred Daisy now up. Runner on, chemistry bonus. Big hits from Daisy. This one's out left way too far. Bobby not gonna be able to get there in time. And the Novas take a lead with a Daisy bomb to left. 2 runs up now as they go up 10-8. Perfect contact from Daisy sends that one soaring. Cobblers 1 out away from getting out of that inning. They drop the lead at the last second. Bobby in position. Fly out from Mario. Bobby does make the catch. Bottom of the 8th. Blue Shy Guy leading off. Can the Cobblers rally? Swing and a miss, Blue Guy. Slap hit and a grounder to Mario will be out at first. Bobby next up, 1 out for the Cobblers. Big hits from Bobby. This one's up left as well. Garth and Mario will be in position and they'll get the buddy jump. Bobby goes big once more. Can't quite get the power he needs to keep that one high enough. The buddy jump stops it. No more outs for the Cobblers. Blue Toad up next. Strike 1 for Blode. grounder. The Crocodile gets on top of it. Blue Toad out at first. Novas hold their lead going into the top of the 9th. They need all the insurance runs they can score here before they have to hand it over to the Cobblers one final time. Red Pianta. Slap from the Redwood. Blue Toad makes the catch in right. 1 out for the Novas. Dusty Bones up next. Deep line drive. Bobby gets there. Gets the second out. Paratroopa now up. Could be the Nova's last man on. Strike 1. Perfect contact. Paratroopa out to the tree. Bobby slow on the startup. Will he get there in time? They do. Nova's 3 up, 3 down off 3 deep shots. The Cobblers outfield working overtime this inning as they make every single catch. They hold the Nova scoreless through the 9th. Bottom of the inning. This is their last shot. 2 runs to take it to extras. 3, and they can walk it all off. Blue Critter to start out. Blitter, pop fly out right field. Doesn't have the contact he's looking for. Mario will make the catch for the first out. Red Magikoopa next up. Strike 1. Slap hit, gets down. Garth not able to get there in time. Single for Red Magikoopa as the Cobblers get a hit. Princess Peach up next. Toad on deck. Wind up from Peach. Poor contact. Gonna be out at first. They don't get the double play. Red Critter not able to move in and tag out on the bag. We'll give up the forced out at second, and that's going to be a runner in scoring position for Red Toad. Strike 1 for the Road Warrior. Star Swing Red Toad. Mario makes the catch to end the ball game. The Novas take it over the Cobblers in the bottom of the 9th. Cobblers just unable to push through at the last minute, and the Novas take it 10-8 in a nail-biter series. They win 2-1, and the Novas will have their second playoff finals appearance, this time up against the Bullies. We'll take a look at our MVP votes, and this one's going to Daisy. Some huge defensive plays, as well as that game-winning 2-run home run. Quick peek at the box score says a lot about both teams. Some solid stuff this playoff. Across all 3 games, good scores from both teams. Well, thanks for joining us here in the Mushroom Baseball League, folks. We got the finals coming up next. Novas versus Bullies, so stay tuned. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.